Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Super Bowl weekend everybody. This is going to be finally the weekend that we're going to be able to see the Deadpool 3 trailer. We are now officially less than 24 hours away from this trailer dropping. We can finally see the Wolverine and Deadpool share the screen together. And of course, when that trailer does drop, we are going to be talking about that and go into a trailer breakdown on this YouTube channel. So make sure you don't miss out on anything and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be a very exciting time. So recently, around 7 to 8 hours ago, it has been seen that Marvel Studios went on the USPTO trademark and patent filing website where they claimed 4 different titles for Deadpool 3. These are considered as newly registered trademarks that was made again by Marvel characters. And of course, these names are going to be intended to use as alternative Deadpool 3 titles. So here are going to be the 4 names: Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Friend, Deadpool and Friends with an S at the end, and then Deadpool and Wolverine. So we are going to be getting 4 different titles. And there's many different ways on why I believe Marvel is trademarking 4 different titles for one movie. Now, these are not going to be for sure reasons why. At the time that I'm recording this video, the trailer is yet to drop, so we don't know why they have 4 different titles, but let's talk about it. I feel like one of the reasons why it is because it's simply the way they want to promote it. Like Deadpool and Friend. It's a very Deadpool thing to do, to say, yes, this movie does contain the character Wolverine, but all of the focus should go on Deadpool. That is why we're going to be calling Wolverine a friend. And it's a joke. It's a joke that is made by the people at Marvel, because again, it's a very Deadpool thing to do. He does not want the spotlight to be taken away from him, because he knows at the moment we know that Wolverine is on the title, that is all we're going to be talking about. And Wolverine is definitely going to be having a strong screen presence in theaters. So it's all a marketing gimmick, and that is why they trademark Deadpool and Friend and Deadpool and Friends. I would also say that they're trying to make a cheeky attempt on pretending that they're trying to be very secretive about this whole thing. Like, we're not supposedly supposed to know that Wolverine is in this film. So I understand why Marvel is doing this, but here's the thing. As funny as this might seem, I still feel like they're going to be missing out on the Wolverine name, meaning that if you place the Wolverine name in this title, more people are going to be interested. And when you do have more people interested, more people will go see it. And in that way, you get more money, which is what Marvel wants. I feel like if you take the name Wolverine out, you're missing out on a lot of eyeballs, because simply Wolverine is such a popular character. There was this survey that was made by the MCU, and they wanted to know the people's most favorite superheroes as of now, and the top 2 was Wolverine and Spider-Man. They claimed the top 2 spots. And there's also other surveys out there on the web, but usually the main 2, it is Spider-Man and Wolverine. So when you know that Wolverine is one of your most popular characters that the people do like, why not use that name in the title? Let's also keep in mind that the original OG Trinity for Marvel, it is Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Hulk. Now, Marvel recently has been doing a great job on showing that the original Trinity is Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. We even saw that Trinity go up against Thanos. It feels very much established, but the original Trinity, it is Spider-Man, Wolverine, and the Hulk. These characters can take you a long way. Now, unfortunately, right, so let's get a little off topic here, but unfortunately for Hulk, Marvel have not been able to use Hulk in the best way possible and really suck out its popularity. With Spider-Man, they did. With Wolverine, they can, and learn from the mistakes that they did with the Hulk. They should use the Wolverine's name in the title to get the most out of your movie. Now, I'm pretty sure that they're also going to be using these titles during the trailers. Like, for example, maybe we could see a trailer on YouTube that is called Deadpool and Friend, and then in the next trailer it's called Deadpool and Wolverine, and then maybe when the movie does release, they call it Deadpool and Wolverine or Deadpool 3. They can use these titles in many different ways. It's all just a marketing tackle, just to be, like, in a way, comedic during their promotions. Another reason why Marvel might actually be doing this is because they want to test the titles. They want to see what works and what doesn't. Like, for example, look at how much they have changed Agatha's show title. They have been going through like 4 to 5 different names in the past year and a half. Like, they have literally been changing the title through their marketing. They have went through Coven of Chaos, and then Darkhold Diaries, and then House of Darkness, and they're going to go through different titles to see just what works. And sometimes they do change their mind. And I feel like the same thing could go on with Deadpool and Wolverine and this film. They might say, okay, Deadpool 3 works, and then they go on 4 to 5 weeks later, they say, no, let's do Deadpool and Friend. Maybe people might actually like this title and the kids are gonna like it. And then in the end, they might say, you know what, these names could have worked, but let's just go with Deadpool and Wolverine. I feel like many people would really eye a title like this. So again, as you can see, there are many different reasons on why Marvel could be using these 4 titles. Now, I'm going to be bringing out my own theory. Everything here that I'm going to be like saying is basically my own opinion on why they're trademarking these 4 titles. None of this is true. It's just my theory. But what if the reason why they're using these 4 titles could be like a way to tell us that this is what the movie is going to be about? Like they're going to be using these 4 titles to market through the trailers what the story will be about. Like for example, Deadpool 3. It's a title that you can say, okay, it's about Deadpool. It's about him. This film is about him at the end of the day and not Wolverine. And then they can also say Deadpool and Friend. It is about Deadpool and his friend, which is aka Dogpool, a variant of him. Then we move on towards Deadpool and Friends with the S at the end. It is Deadpool not only meeting his one friend, which is Dogpool, but he meets his own variants and mutants later down this movie, which is why again they want to trademark Deadpool and Friends. And then lastly, you have Deadpool and Wolverine, where of course this movie is about not only about him, not only about Dogpool, not only about his other variants and the mutants that he is going to be encountering, but spending time with the Wolverine and how that relationship does unfold. So it's all some very interesting stuff. At this point in time, knowing that there is like 20 hours left, the only thing that we can do is speculate. We don't know for sure how Marvel is going to be tackling this whole thing, the movie, the story, the marketing, and everything all around. The only thing that we know is that they have trademarked 4 different titles for a very good reason, and we're gonna have to wait and see how they use them. So that is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.